Welcome to Daily Dose. My name is Robert. Got my pal Susan and my buddy BJ, and we're all in blue. Boom.
Boom!
Yeah,
We are one.
we are one, and today's the day with one that we're talking about, the Jam for Joy, which, a lot of people know about, but this is a special day today because you two, as longtime players, are leading today's Jam for Joy for the Young Onset Parkinson Network. Talk to me about that, about leading a jam, what that's like for you, and why we wanted people to come and play with you.
Yes, let's.
So fortunately, I've been able to lead a couple of sessions over the past year, and it's a whole lot different leading a session than being just a simple participant. But it's just as enjoyable, but in different ways. This time tonight, Susan will be leading, and I'll be handling the music and the some of the technical issues.
That's
One of the
awesome.
fun things that we do, the last time we led together, BJ picked a theme of gifts for our opening song, which is a dance opportunity to get ourselves moving, and then all the games that he planned had the gift theme. It worked really well. So I'm thinking about doing that, maybe with the theme of surprises. If I can surprise myself and figure out what I mean by that.
That's great because what people don't recognize is that position of leadership in this sense. It's like how do you prepare for the unknown, right? Well, I mean, having a large bubble, in this case, a theme that is, uh, supported by a song, supported by, the various ways of asking questions and yes-anding what you hear in the room. It takes shape on its own. And have you too, I know you've done it a couple times, have you noticed the way the hour starts to come together based on the feedback you get along the way?
It sure does, especially the way we ask questions after the game. The feedback that we want and to share with each other actually helps highlight what the experience was for the players.
Yeah.
Yes, and especially if you choose a theme that allows for an improv type feel, like gifts, giving gifts to one another, and if Susan moves forward with surprises, surprises can be anything unexpected or anything people come up with in the moment. So I think those two themes fit well with the Jam for Joy.
Yeah, and the real call to action today is for everybody, hopefully, that's seeing this, to say, hey, come play, because it's an evolution in so much of where we're at in Yes and Exercise to be growing, right? Beyond just me being at the front of this in terms of, leadership, that you two stepping up the way you are is awesome and a sign of our growth. And that means those who have come before and, oh, once in a while, it's like, hey, come today and support BJ and Susan doing their thing, that maybe even the impossible in their own minds. What you mean? Maybe I might be leading one of these one day. Yeah, that is the key and the goal, that all the participants become the leaders, and therefore grow it in a way that feels good and supports who you are to help you continue jamming for joy.
Given the fact that I had no interest in learning anything about improv, which really translated, I was very shy and insecure, but I couldn't admit that. And I was just trying to have you explain to me 3 years ago what the connection was between a healthcare situation like Parkinson's and this game improv thing that I didn't understand. Um, and you just said, come and play. And I eventually did and am still playing.
Well, in order to reach the tipping point with this crazy therapy that you've developed that works so wonderfully, is when people transition from "come let's play" to "come let's lead," and
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that
it's
when
crazy. It's
people
amazing.
jump on that and see themselves being able to do it, come tonight and see us two crazy people do it, and you'll know that I can do this too.
Anybody can do it.
Yeah, that's
Right.
really the key. And I mean, for those who need, if they're like, is this how far out there? Know that we've always modeled some of the great programs that have worked already in the Parkinson's community. Our friends in Dance for PD and Rocksteady Boxing and other programs that encourage leaders to come from within. That's the same space we're working in, and we're community building. And as this is Parkinson's Awareness Month, let's get together and become aware of how we play together. All right?
Yep. Come as you are, leave as you are, and bring others with you.
That sounds
And the,
good.
and there are no wrong answers. This is
Right.
this is improv.
And no wrong characters either. All
That's
right.
right.
Oh, whoa! Hang on, I got one too.
Perfect.
Yay!
And,
Yeah.
and, and I've got one too.
Oh, there.
Okay. Hey, everybody, come to the dose tonight or the jam tonight. We'll see you there. I will be there in spirit. These two will be there in the flesh. And jam, we'll see you. Take care.